Hi there, I'm Irene, and today we're going to work on the song Budapest by George Ezra. This song has, it's kind of a finger-picking song. You can strum it, of course, but to make it sound a little bit more like the original, it's fun to finger-pick it. So you might be new to finger-picking, in which case we'll kind of work through how to do it a little bit first. I'm going to move slowly, so any of you who are in a hurry, you might want to go near the end of the video and see how it's done. This is what I consider to be a practice video, so we're just practicing all the elements that we need to practice in order to play the song. And then I'll do a video where we actually do play the song, but it'll be a little slower, probably a lot slower, and more to the pace that you can probably keep up with to begin with. So there are 3 chords in this song. There is G and C and D. Now the finger picking we're going to do is, it's relatively simple, but if you haven't done it before, it might be a little bit of a challenge, so you might want to stop things and practice them as we're doing them a bit. The G, we're going to pluck the 6th string with your thumb. The thumb is usually in charge of the top 3 fat strings there. And then we're going to pluck the bottom 3 strings with our first three fingers. So the first finger is on the 3rd string, the second finger is on the 2nd string, and the 3rd finger is on the 1st string. And we pluck them at the same time. So the thumb is going to play first, and then the 3 bottom strings like that. So down, like that. So you can try that out first and see if you can do that, just for G. So as I said, the G is on the top string, the 6th string. When we play C, the thumb is on the 5th string. So we play the thumb and then 3 fingers like that, right? There's a little percussion going on in the background with my cat, my apologies. And then D, the thumb is on the 4th string. So the 4th string and then the 3 fingers like that. So, the other neat element about this song is that there's something called a hammer-on when we play the G. So we play the G with the thumb on the top string, and then those 3 fingers, and then we actually play the 5th string, and we do something called a hammer-on. When you hear the song up to speed, that's kind of the tempo of it. Even faster it might be. But for now, we're just going to do it nice and slow. And a hammer-on, if you've never tried it before, has its name for a reason, because you actually hammer your finger down on the string really hard. So you play the string, and then you bang your finger down like that. If you just press it, it mutes it. So you want to bang it down. It's a good thing to practice. Now, it's probably easier to start with to practice on the top big fat string here. So try that out. Just bang your finger down like that. It does take a little while to get a sound out of it, to get the touch just right. But I promise you, after a little while, it'll start to come. So, back to the G. We play the top string, bottom 3 strings, and then we do the hammer-on, 1st finger on the 5th string, and then we pluck those 3 strings again. So very slowly it's okay. So let's do that together if you haven't already tried it. I'll count to 4. Now the count in this song is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's a full measure. So when we play it, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. So I'm going to count us in, but we'll go a little slower than that, okay? 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. So that's good. So now let's go to the C and play that together, okay? Same amount of time. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good. And this time we'll try it with the D. So now your thumb is down on the 4th string and these 3 fingers still on the bottom 3 strings. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. So the way we're going to work on this is practicing what happens in the first verse to start with. And I've got it in front of me here and you don't, but when you get to the actual song, when we actually play the whole song, you can download or view online the lyrics and the chords so you can play along. So with the first verse, we have 4 measures of G, so we do that pattern 4 times for G, then we do it twice for C, and then back to G twice, and that's the first verse. So I'm going to call out the chords as we're doing them so you won't get too lost. But we're going to start on G, okay, and I'll count them out for you. We'll go nice and slow. Here we go, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more, 2 more, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. C, 2 and 3 and 4 and again C, 2 and 3 and 4 and back to G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good. So if you were able to play along with that, you've played the first verse of Budapest. Now in the chorus, we start with a D. So we're going to go down to D for just one measure, so one 4 count. Then we go to C for 1 measure, and then we go to G for 2 measures, and then we repeat that whole cycle. So let's start with D now. So your thumb is down on the 4th string. Okay, I'm going to count us in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, then to C, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good, and then that repeats, and that's the full chorus. So if you can break it down and work on those little things that we did today, that will prepare you for playing the song, which will be the next video. Now I just want to say that if you're having trouble with the hammer-on and switching back and forth, just do the top string like that, like we did with the other strings. So you can do it that way too and get away with it. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.